Hey, it's Dean. Welcome to the GoGoAgent World Headquarters Studio here in Winter Haven, Florida. I want to take a minute today and shoot a welcome video for you and kind of give you a little tour and show you what we've got for you, and so you can explore and play around in your own account here. So first thing you're going to notice is when you go and log in, you'll just click right up here at the top and you log in, and that will take you to an area that looks just like this. Now, if you're logging in for the first time, it doesn't look that exciting because it's empty and there's nothing in there. But let me show you all the cool stuff we're going to be able to fill it up with. So important thing to know is that right now, as soon as you log in, that's the dashboard that you will see. And right up at the top here, there's a link that says new. Click here for the GoGoAgent members blog. And that's going to bring you right into here. This is where all the cool stuff is, and everything that we talk about, all the cool things that I show you, all our field report videos, all of the things of what you can do with your GoGo account are right here in the GoGoAgent members blog. So you're gonna, every time you log in, you'll see some new content here, but let me just show you the basics of what we have. Everything about GoGoAgent is designed with one purpose. My personal purpose is to help real estate agents make more money. So everything that we're talking about in here, all of the things that I've got for you are all designed to help you improve your bottom line. It's not a lot of just education stuff. These are things that you can actually apply. And so as we go in here, we're going to help you start working on implementing all these cool things in your business. So if you start here on the right hand side, what would you like to work on today? We're going to focus on three main things. We're going to focus on getting you more referrals. And so we're going to start right there. And that's where you'll find some great information here, a nice video explaining the concept of orchestrating more referrals in your business. And then here's a report on the secret psychology of why people refer real estate agents and how to be the only one they refer. So we're going to start with that. You're going to start to figure out how many of the people that already know me, like me, and trust me are actually referring me business, and how can we get them to do that more often. Now, one of the tools that we use is something called the world's most interesting postcard. And so each month I create a new postcard for you. We've been doing this over 5 years now. We're at issue number 63. And on the front of the postcard is like a newsletter where there's all kinds of stuff that's very interesting content. And then on the back, if you watch this video, but you can see it through the screen here, there's a graphic that looks like a post-it note. And each month I write a referral getting message for you so that you can put this right on the back of the postcard and mail it out to your top 150. And you'll understand why we send it to 150 as you kind of start to explore here. That's where we'll start the process here of finding your top 150. And there's a video there that explains that whole process. So everything that you need, you either have 150 people organized and in a list so that we can set them up in your GoGoAgent account and start sending something every month to those top 150 and watch your referrals go up. We're also going to focus on getting you listings. So I have a program that I developed called The Art of Finding, Getting, and Selling Listings. And all with your GoGoAgent membership, you have a free included membership to our Getting Listings program. So this has been working for over 10 years now to get listings. And I'll share a lot of the results with you in our field reports. You'll see how people are using these to choose an area of 1,000 homes or 500 homes or whatever named community that they want to try and get more listings. And we've got a whole host of materials and tools for you to do that. So we'll start with getting listing leads, getting listing appointments. Then we've got to get the listing. And then one of my favorite things, and we're starting a whole new program about this, about multiplying your listings. So we're going to start posting up, and I'm hosting some calls about this concept of multiplying your listings and improving what we call your listing multiplier index. If you haven't heard me talk about that, your listing multiplier index is basically what your current system yields every time that you get a new listing. We've got a whole process to take you through on the blog here to calculate what your listing multiplier index is. But essentially, every time you get a listing, it's not just that one listing side of the commission that you have an opportunity for. You've got an opportunity with every listing to get 5 transactions. You've got the listing side, you can find the buyer for the house, you can find another buyer that buys another house, maybe not the one that you're selling. You could get a listing, get the next listing in the neighborhood, or a listing from some of the buyers that you generate from marketing those listings, and you can get a referral from the seller. So this whole program will be about multiplying the number of times that those things happen. And I'll take you through a process to calculate what your listing multiplier index is. Now, we'll also focus on buyers. So I have a whole program just like the Getting Listings program called Finding Buyers. And we've been doing all kinds of new cool things with that I'll share with you through through the field reports and everything that we're going to be doing here. Okay, let me see. I don't want to miss anything that I want to show you here. So all of the recent posts that you'll do as soon as you're in, if you just click on the top logo here, that'll always take you back to the home page, and you'll see all of the new posts that we put up there. That was the video from our first field report. Then each of the other posts are all down the side of the on the front page, and you can continue going all the way through. So when we go there, one of the ones I wanted to point out to you is, and I'm going to do a field report video about what's going on in South Beach here, but I use this as an example because I can illustrate what you'll actually use all the tools in your GoGoAgent account to do. All of these things that we're doing are all created and done within your GoGoAgent account. So let's talk about some of the practical things that you can do once you go back into your account here. So let's say that we're looking to generate buyers. We'll do that. I'll show you this, how we do the South Beach program, for instance. So here's a luxury homes magazine that is in Miami, and we're running an ad right now in this magazine, just like the one on the blog there. This is the current issue of the magazine. If you're looking for an amazing oceanfront condo in South Beach, read this. So this ad, what we've got is where you can run an ad just like this, and we do these in homes magazines or anywhere that you can get the word out. But they'll run those ads just like that, and then when we go to the landing page, it looks like this. And I'll show you the exact landing page. There it is, so that people can go there, and then when they click on Send My Guide, they can enter their name and their email address, and they enter into your GoGoAgent account. So very cool when we do it this way, when we kind of look at getting back here to everything in your dashboard. I'll show you what that looks like now inside the toolkit. So ads are running outside. We go over here to landing pages, and then this is the South Beach condo guide. And you've got a page just like this in your account right now. And everything about this is editable. So whenever you click on the title of the landing page that you want to create, you'll get a page that looks like this. You can click on edit the content, and enter full screen editor. Now, all of the things down here relate to every element of this. You can change the logo up here. You can change any of the words. You can change all of the colors. You can change the big picture, everything to customize it for you. And when you get back there, when you click that little arrow, it pops it out and you can see what it actually looks like. But when you're coming to create the page, you can edit the content, then you can create whatever information you want to collect on the form. So if you prefer to have first and last name as 2 fields on the form, you can do that. You can ask for their address, their phone number, their birthday. You can add extra fields, whatever you want to do. You can use these forms to enhance the landing page that you have, and you'll be able to think of, and I'll share with you lots of things that you can do with this. But now, when somebody fills out that form, it will automatically do 2 things. It will load into your contacts, and it will flag them as whatever you want to flag them with, and send you a notification email that somebody has filled out one of your requests on your website. So if you want to connect with people right away, you're able to do that. Then as soon as they fill out the form, you can designate what happens when they fill out the information. So you can create a thank you page, or you can send them to another web page if you want to send people to your website, or you can create another landing page within your GoGoAgent account, and you can send people to that page. So that they're all very easy to use. Every time you go to create a landing page, you just get there from the dashboard. This is what you'll see, and here's a list of the sample types of pages. If you remember, I showed you the landing page that we were using as an instant open house page. So let's click on that. That brings it into your dashboard for your list of pages that are available there. And then I already created one here where you can change the address, you can change the picture, everything that you need about this. Again, you can launch the full screen editor, and literally all you'd have to change is the address of the property right here, and send me the details, and you're good to go. Change the picture, the address. You create one of these for every one of the listings that you have. Very easy to use. There's more tutorial videos on how to do everything that you need to do. What I'm doing right here is just kind of giving you an overview of what you can do, all the things that you have available there. So anything that you can imagine that you can send people to a web page to collect, easily you can do that right within your GoGo page. Now, also what we have is we have your voice touch system. Now, when you talk about free recorded messages, that's what this is. You can use free recorded messages, or you can use texting, so that when you first click on from your dashboard, when you click on voice touch, what you're going to see is that it's going to say you have to pick a phone number to activate your account. You can pick a local number, and when you do, this one here's a 305 number for Miami. When you do, that will be your unique number. It's all yours. And then you can put on any of your ads, you can put the information there as a for people to text, or people can call and listen to a free recorded message. Now, you heard my phone. I was testing this here for you, and I went in, and every time somebody texts something to you, then you see that you can say to people, if you have, let's say, an info box flyer that you want to use here. So you can use an info box flyer like this, and you can say, text your email address to this phone number, and you can get the information, or go to 4248geranium.com and you can get one of your instant open house pages. So what happens here is that whenever somebody does it, they text their email address and then they text their name, and it automatically creates a record. Now, when you can then text them just like you're texting from an iPhone. So you can say, "Are you really in the house?" And watch what will happen. You'll hear my phone there. You just saw it. I just got the message from there. Are you really in the house? Now, that is a cool thing. And automatically, whenever we go to my record now, and by the way, all of your client records right down the left-hand side here. But if I click on my record for Dean Jackson there, all of whenever somebody leaves their email address, we've built it in so that it automatically pulls all of the social media information that we have for them if they've used that email for logging into their for their social media. It'll automatically pull it there. So we didn't put that in. I entered in with Dean at Dean Jackson, and there's all my social media links. So you'll see this for all of the clients that come on there. Then because I entered in, it puts the cell phone there, and if you click on this, it shows you all the text messages that you've had with people. So it's so cool to play around with this. And again, there's videos for how to do everything. I'm really kind of just giving you an overview here of what's all the things that are available for you. Now, in addition to the texting and the free recorded messages, what this looks like is every time somebody calls and leaves a message or calls one of the recorded messages that you've set up, you'll see that in your voice touch area here, and it will automatically update this every time and notify you by text or email or both whenever you get a new person who calls your hotline. So you can connect with them if that's what you like to do, but you can also forward those messages. You can forward the calls that people have. You can set up as many extensions as you want to go all the way through that process, and lots of really cool functions that you can use with this. But again, this is included in your GoGoAgent. There's no additional charge, no charge for per minute or any charge for using these. It's all included in your GoGoAgent membership. Now, the other cool thing that you can do here, and the main three tools like online for you are the landing pages, the free recorded messages with the texting, and now the email and autoresponder capabilities. That's really something that I'm excited about here. So let's say that you want to send a broadcast to everybody that's asked for the South Beach condo guide. You just go up to your contacts here. Now, every time you click contacts, that will show you all of your contacts. If you have a specific contact that you know them by name, you can use the Rolodex down here and just click on their letter and that'll take you right to them. But you can source out where they came from. So every time somebody comes to the South Beach landing page, you can categorize them there so that when they fill out that form, it creates a record. It sets them up as coming from the South Beach Condo Guide source, and you can set it up to automatically send them emails in a sequence or automatically, or you can come in here and broadcast emails to them. So when we look at it here, we'll source the South Beach condos. There they are, 41 of 46. So the first thing we want to do is decide who are we going to mail to. We source them there. It shows us that 41 people are all from the South Beach Condo Guide. And by the way, this is the first month we've been running that, so we're getting really good response. I'll show you all of the ads there. Then we want to send the results to Client Touch. That puts that group now in a work group. and we can do anything with them from Client Touch here. We can send an email blast. We can send a letter with mail merge capabilities. We can add notes or to-do lists for them. You can create mailing labels. You can set up an autoresponder campaign. You can export everybody. You can assign a to-do plan to everybody, whatever it is that you want to do. So let's say we want to send an email blast. We just click on email blast, and then we just enter the subject line, type out your email just like you would. If you want to personalize it, you can use the contact fields and put first name, and that will pull everybody's first name from that list for you. And then when you're ready, you can send that blast now. So there you go. That's how easy it is to send emails. And every time you send an email, so here's one we sent to the 3 people who had asked for the guide this week. When you click on the stats, it shows you how many people opened, how many people clicked through on your links. And so you can really see who's paying attention to your messages. It shows you the emails of the people who've clicked through and what they're doing. So you can then send a message only to the people who open a specific one of your messages. Now, there's a lot of features in the email and the autoresponder function here that you can use something we call intelligent links. So you can send out an email and you can have 3 or 4 options if you wanted to, or you could just say to somebody, if you're interested in this, click here. If you'd rather have this, click here. And it will automatically flag their record that they prefer this price range or this area. And you can then only send messages to the people who are specifically, that match specifically what they're interested in. So there's the big things that you can do. And all of these, the contact records, you will build this out over time here. Every time you have an interaction with people, it loads into their notes. So you can see everything that you've done or every communication with you've had, the history with them, schedule appointments, note their birthdays, get their related contacts, all of the stuff here. And then if you want to add information, you can fill out their company, their address, you can add fields, you can add flags to put the different categories in there. So much great stuff. And again, there's lots of video tutorials for you on every element of this. If you just click right there on the video tutorials, there's a video for actually how to do everything that I've talked about. And again, I just want to give you an overview so that you know kind of the capabilities that you can't really see just by looking at your blank account. So it's all very cool. There's lots of great things that we've got in store for you. But just remember, when you log in, go straight to the member blog, and that's where all the information, all the cool stuff is going to be. And I'm excited that you're part of the community. I'm excited to work with you. I'm excited to watch and see what happens with you, and maybe to feature you as a field report video coming up. So lots more to share with you. Just wanted to give you the overview. Welcome aboard. Take a look around and stay connected.